Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Ed for me. Today we're going to be talking about why you guys haven't seen the Golf R in a really long time. And unfortunately, this is a video that I thought I wouldn't have to ever make, but here we go. So if you guys follow me on social media, you guys will have known earlier already that indeed the Golf R was in an accident. No, I did not sell it. The Golf R is right here. It's fine now. But it was in an accident and it took just about a month to get everything fixed. It's a video, like I said, that I really thought I wouldn't have to make, but luckily with my insurance, actually I should say unfortunately with my insurance, I did not have any collision coverage. After we paid off the Golf R, we decided not to get collision coverage. We kept the comprehensive, but we did not get collision. Why? Because I've never been in an accident before, and that's not to say that I thought I would be invincible to accidents. I just thought in my naive way that if I did get in an accident and it was my fault, that I would be fine paying out of pocket for the damages. This case, the accident was not my fault. Let me roll the clip of actually what happened. So as you can see, it was basically an accident that I did not cause at all. I was not at fault. In fact, because of this dash camera, I actually didn't have to pay anything out of pocket. That's not to say that I didn't have to take a loss. It was a lot of headache, and it was actually quite a bit of money that we still had to fork out, even though it was 0% my fault. But I do have to say that because of the dash camera, luckily I didn't have to pay for the damages to the car. So what were the damages to the car? I'll show you right now. Essentially, everything is fixed now, but the damages to the car were the fender, the front bumper, the auxiliary radiator, which basically houses the transmission oil cooler. The headlights brackets were damaged. I actually have the old headlights with damaged brackets, and a couple other things. Actually the tire ended up getting slashed a bit too, and they had to refinish the wheel. So it actually cost quite a bit of money, and honestly, because it was in a parking lot, I thought that it was going to be a 50-50 split. Like I said, I'd never been in an accident before, so the fact that I got in a parking lot accident, the cop was like, look, it's essentially going to be 50-50, and I was just not okay with that at that point. I was pretty furious because clearly, as you could see from the video, I didn't cause any of the accident. So luckily, the other guy's insurance agreed, and they were able to cover 100% of the cost of fixing the car. So as you could tell, or I don't know how well you could tell, but the job was done very well. There is some orange peel that I can notice, but nothing that is worse than factory. Certainly I will be doing a good detailing on this when the spring comes, because right now it's just way too cold outside to really be doing anything to the car. Regardless, I have a sheet of paper that goes over how much all of this stuff costs and everything that was actually fixed on the car. The grand total came out to a whopping $46.99.93, and that's $2,500 in parts and almost $2,000 in labor. A lot of stuff was replaced, and luckily I didn't have to pay anything for it. So that being said, I am pretty upset about the whole situation, as I should be, because in New York, unless your car appreciates in value, you can't actually file a diminished claim value on the car, or on a settlement for the car. So eventually, when I sell this car, I'm gonna have to take the hit for the accident that is gonna be on a Carfax. On top of that, because this is the only car that I have that's an automatic, my wife can't drive stick. then I had to get a rental car. Luckily, the other insurance company covered the cost of the rental, but what they don't cover is any insurance for the rental. And clearly, they do that on purpose, because if anyone gets in an accident and then gets a rental car, you are sure as hell they're gonna get insurance for that car, at least liability, because no one wants to be stuck without insurance after getting into an accident. Once you realize the importance of insurance, you end up getting it no matter what. So I ended up paying $15 a day, plus, you know, all the stuff, all the charges and stuff, ended up being like $300 to have that car for about 2.5 weeks. I'm glad to have the car back, and I'm certainly happy that, you know, everything was fixed, and it looks like everything is fixed back to original spec. I can't really tell that there was any like residual damage, and it looks like everything was fixed properly by the shop. So I am really happy about that part. Of course, I'm not happy about having to take the loss on the value of the car, as well as having to be inconvenienced by not having this car for basically a whole month. So what I have to do now is basically do a protectant, another layer of sealant onto the paint when springtime comes, because right now you really don't want to put anything over a new fresh coat of paint. So I'm gonna wait until it gets warmer to do that. In the meantime though, what I've done is put on the winter tires. When I was in the accident, I was actually on the summer tires, because the all seasons, one of them hit a pothole and started leaking air. So I was on the summer tires during the accident. Now I'm on the winter tires again. Still got to throw back on the Rally Armor mud flats, which was something that I was going to do when I was conveniently swapping over to the winter tires. Unfortunately, that night it was like less than 32 degrees for sure. It was in the 20s. And I just really wanted to get the winter tires on as quickly as possible so that my wife could drive the car safely. So I haven't gotten a chance to put on the Rally Armor mud flaps yet, but that's definitely the next thing that I'm going to do. And I'm also going to clean up these wheels and tires and shine them up. Today's video is brought to you by 303 Products. I was first introduced to 303 Products when I was looking for a protectant for my Z4 soft top. 303 was the brand of choice, so when I was asked to test out their slew of products, I gladly accepted. Today's product showcase is the Tire Balm and Protectant. Unlike other tire protectants I've used, this product is applied without any mess and leaves a nice matte finish with one application. So if that's something that you're looking for, this is the product for you. If you're looking for more shine, you can actually apply a second layer of protectant. So this Tire Balm Protectant will fit your needs no matter how shiny you want your tires to look. So that was today's video detailing what happened with the Golf R and the accident that it got in. So no, I didn't sell the car, and yes, I do still have things coming for the Golf R, so stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe, and I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time.